Alright. So, powder toy. What I wished to do this video, well, one, I wanted to record this while Gary's mom was loading. After that, I will probably be doing a video on Gary's mod, which, in case you want to know what map I'm going to be doing that on, it is Huge Fat Construct. Mainly because of the fact that I haven't been on the map in a while, and it's got a lot of space, so it'll be decent for demonstrating what I want to do in that video. Anyway, pretty much in this video I wanted to show you how some materials are good for bombs and others are not. One building right there made out of breakable metal. Alright. C4. C4 is your typical plastic explosive. There's a few ways to detonate it. Heat. Also, another way is pressure, like say for instance I drop stone on it. No, wait, no, that's right. I am thinking of metal. Not metal, nitro. Right there. Pressure sensitive explosive. Now, if you notice, it doesn't do anything other than burn. As such, all it did was blow a little off the breakable metal and obviously burned down the wooden building. I like how fast wood burns in this. It makes a bit more sense than, like, say for instance the Falling Sand games, things like that. Anyway, another decent material, well, another really good material actually, is plutonium. This is one that is really good to use in unison with thunder, which, by the way, has quite the pressure wave. Why did I use breakable metal? Oh, because normal metal is terrible for this. It's terrible as a bomb making material. How breakable metal really isn't that great for it either. Alright, anyway. Now, release the Kraken! Motherfucker! And as you, I'm sure, no doubt notice, well, it's melting through everything. Now mind you, this is on its own entirely. Typically, when I make nukes in this game, I like to use thermite with them. Increases the deadliness. I also typically use something that's a bit easier to break as the border, like say for instance glass. Nitro is a pretty simple one, and should have exploded. What the fuck? Anyways, break metal. Brick. Alright. Very well. Thunder. Pretty much, if you're gonna use nitro in a bomb, don't have a border to it. It's terrible for bordered bombs. Unless it's being used in unison with something like, say, for instance, nuclear materials. That could even be the starter for nuclear materials. As I can demonstrate here. Alright. Now, I'm gonna use fire to start it off this time. Now wait for the pressure to build up from the nuclear reaction. Now, as you can see here, it's not that great, but it works. Oops. Not what I was trying to do. Alright, anyway. Fireworks are pretty straightforward. I recommend you set them off using something like C4 or something like that. Now, that way you don't have to set up fireworks bombs like this, and I would actually recommend against setting them up like this. This is more for like a fireworks display kind of purpose, and even then it's not really that great for it. If you want to make a firework bomb, fire there. And we put brick. And metal. And wood. And you know what, fuck it, let's put some glass there too. Alright. And let's see this bad boy go. To be quite honest, I think I made the glass layer a bit too thick. Yeah. I definitely did make it too thick. All it did was heat up the brick and do a little bit of damage to the glass. Let's try this. Actually, I want to show you the destructive reaction of plutonium and thermite. Oh, not really much of a reaction, but thermite just under heat becomes, well, melted. I think the only reason why it's under the explosives category is because it's handy for them. Wow, that was a perfect nuke. I can't even believe I just used those two words together. It's just funny that most of the time what I do in this game is make nukes, when in reality I hate nukes. And speaking of, while we're on the subject of nukes, I've got one more trick to show you for them. It might help if I pause the game now. Plutonium. Doesn't really have to be this much, but and then some deuterium. Put some glass around it all. And boom! You get a bigger nuclear reaction because of the deuterium. Plus it's heavy, so it can also be used to create pressure to start the nuclear reaction. But yeah, just wanted to show those tricks, and this video is now over.